Hi y'all! Hello guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Tarot readings from the heart. It's been a long time, I know. Jeez, oh my goodness. I know, what happened? You know what happened, don't you? You know, for you guys that watch, are my avid watchers, thank you for, sticking with me in the channel and everything. You know that back in November, I took 3 weeks off because I was kind of really ill with flu, sciatica and a dodgy foot. Oh man, it was tough. And you know the story of that because I let you guys know what was going down with me, why I hadn't been on the channel. And then I recorded some videos for that week and then I was off again. So I think when I counted it up, because we're nearing the 7th, and I think it was the 7th of November that I actually went off. And then I came back near, I think it might have been something like, I don't know, the 30th of November or something when I re-recorded something. And then I went off again around the 30th or the 7th of December, something like that in between those dates. And then I came back again and I said, okay, I'm going to be more consistent. I'm a lot better. And I was a lot better and I have been a lot better. Thank you, Lord, because it was a bad illness back in November. But then, obviously, you guys know that I had, because I was ill, I had this huge backlog of clients. I mean, loads of them. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. Especially on the year aheads. I mean, I had people ordering other readings, but also a lot of year aheads, because it's the time of year when you have a lot of people wanting to do their 12-month forecast, that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, my website has always been I'm very proud of what I've created with the website. I'm very proud of the fact that I've created a very successful business. I'm now branching into other areas and things like that. It's great. But I noticed that because I'd been ill as well. Sorry, that's my Alexa. Alexa, don't turn on. I'm not talking to you. I noticed because I'd been ill, I'd had a lot of clients, and then I had more clients coming in for the year ahead. So I think all in all, in around 2 months, because we're nearing the 7th anyway, and when this reading goes up, it's probably going to be around the 7th of January or something like that. So all in all, in around 2 months, I've only been on twice. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry, but first it was illness, and then it was, it's taken me literally 2 months to get all of the year aheads and the other readings done and down. And I'm now comfortably at a position where I can finally come back onto YouTube and record. So I just really wanted to come and explain why I haven't been on, why I've not been consistent with the channel. It's because I've been really busy on the website. So instead of putting up a weekly this week, I'm going to put up a month ahead. So we're also going to look at, I know it's a little bit late, I know, but yeah, we're going to look from around January 7th through to February 7th. Okay, so we're going to look whatever time I know that this is going up, I'm going to put it from there. So we're going to look around January 7th or 8th through to February 7th or 8th. So we're going to do a monthly like that. And instead of having the 1st of Jan to the end of Jan, we're going to have a look at, Jan to, Feb, whatever the dates are, okay, that I start, all right? So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get on with the reading, guys. As from next week, I'll be back onto the weeklies, but really I just wanted to kind of just say thank you and put out a couple of kind of largest readings out to you guys, all right? Love you guys loads. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on a month ahead reading. For those of you who are wondering where I've been, there's an intro video just explaining what happened and stuff like that. No biggie at all. It's nothing exciting. So, yeah. So you can check that out if you want. If you like to have a look at the cards for this month ahead reading, the This Might Hurt Tarot by Isabella Rotman, an indie deck, fantastic. Also, to clarify, we're using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot in a tin. And for your oracle at the end, spiritual advice for the month of January through to February. So it's 8th of January, through to 8th of February. This reading takes place between. We use the answer is simple for our spiritual advice for the month. I'll be back on with weeklies next week. Okay, let's make a start on the reading. Okay, Capricorn, so we're going to have a look. I'm just going to pull these up a little bit here at this. I'm doing the Celtic spread. I think I'm going to use the Celtic spread for a little while. Even when I go back to weeklies, we might go back to using this just for a little while for the week, sort of thing. Let's have a look then. So, what are the energies around you then in January through to February? So you got the Knight of Cups. So that could be new love. and as an energy around you. Could be a Pisces individual. The Knight of Cups is also about following your heart as well. When you get the Knight of Cups energy showing in a reading, it can show the arrival of something coming in with the Knight of Cups, but it can also show that something is being delivered as well. The Knight of Cups can also show that there is a gift coming to you, or somebody is giving you something. It's a very giving card, and it's a cup card. It's about, expressing our feelings, expressing our emotions, opening up. Let's have a look at what the foundation is for that. What's the reason that this Knight of Cups should be around you in January, Capricorn? Justice. So the root cause for this energy is justice. I feel that there's something that you're getting here. It feels like you're getting a reward, because the justice energy represents that balance now is being restored here. All right, this feels like a karmic situation, or a situation finally is coming to an end. This could also be something legal. So maybe the basis being the legal card of justice. As a result of that, you are receiving, because when you get a Knight of Cups or a King of Cups or a Page of Cups, often those cards, especially when they've got the cup held out or something, for me, it kind of shows somebody's receiving something. So it might be that you're receiving something that is owed to you. Maybe this is the root issue is all about something that is a legality. Justice represents legal matters. So maybe the foundation of the reading is a legal matter. And as a result of that, the energy around you is that you're going to win. You're finally going to receive. Maybe justice is served here. Let's have a look at the other reason then. So what's influencing that Knight of Cups as well in this area here? This is the area that I call the influential area. Wow. It's love. Ace of Cups energy. So what's influencing this is somebody is, this could be somebody is, offering love. Somebody is opening their heart to you. And as a result of that, you're receiving. It feels like it's time. It feels like karma is at play here. It feels like the universal spirit is at play here. Because it feels like now is the time for this to happen. It feels like the universe has finally brought something into alignment here. Because justice is all about, it's the 11th law of the universe as well. It talks about what we put in is what we get out. It talks about universal energy, bringing those stars together, bringing everything together so that we get the rewards. It feels this is very universal. This might as well be a Wheel of Fortune in a way. They're very similar cards in a way, to be perfectly honest with you, Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, because it's definitely, when you look at these cards, spiritual, universal energies are at play here. You have very little control over cards like this. This is a big energy. It's a major arcana. So this is probably something out of your control. It feels like a universal energy is at play here, bringing some form of situation to fruition here. Okay, and as a result of that, you are receiving Knight of Cups energy, an offer perhaps, is it? Somebody expressing their feelings to you. Whoever's doing this with you, they're being influenced by love, Ace of Cups energy. They're opening their heart to you. They're very much influenced by their feelings, because the Ace of Cups is all about their feelings. So whoever is coming forward to you, Capricorn, is very influenced by their feelings with the Ace of Cups, and it's because the root foundation is justice. It's the right time to do it, whether it's universal law or whether it's their law. It's the right time to do it with justice. What have you experienced within the last 2 to 3 months? This area, the recent past, I read this as the last 2 to 3 months. Let's have a look. Well, you've experienced the Ten of Cups, so you might have experienced something that came to the end of its cycle. You might have also experienced a great deal of happiness and emotional contentment with the Ten of Cups energy showing here. What is the most likely outcome then so far from this situation, Capricorn? Wow, you've got some terrific cards. Victory, success, achievement, Six of Wands energy showing here. How are you approaching this situation? How are you feeling about yourself? The Two of Wands energy. Okay. I feel, because you show as kind of seeing yourself as being the Two of Wands energy. Now, the Two of Wands can mean many things. The Two of Wands can mean that you're at a standstill. The Two of Wands could mean I want to just kind of sit back and survey the situation. I want to review what's going on with the Two of Wands energy. The Two of Wands can mean that you feel that you're at a bit of a crossroads. You have a choice to make, that type of thing. But it's feeding through to somebody coming to you. They're influenced by love. They feel, it almost feels like with the justice energy, the root causes with justice energy is that it feels like this person actually with justice, it feels like they want to settle a situation here. That's how it feels. It feels like somebody wants to settle because it's the root cause is justice. And I'm going to say that this isn't so much legal as the needing to settle, because justice is the completion of a matter. And it feels that this person here who's coming forward, influenced by love, influenced by kindness, influenced by generosity, feels like they want to settle a situation once and for all with the justice energy, in which the most likely outcome will be the situation is resolved. victory, success, that type of thing, Six of Wands. You, however, they're coming forward because you are this. You see yourself as the Two of Wands energy showing up, but also I feel that this person sees you as the Two of Wands. It feels like you're a little bit distant or hesitant. Almost feels like you're saying to yourself that you should distance yourself, because the Two of Wands can also mean distance. So it feels like, Capricorn, you see yourself as somebody who needs to kind of distance yourself a little bit. Just take a little bit of a step back. It feels like you don't want to rush into something here, or you don't want to go too fast with that Two of Wands. You want to take a step back and just review the situation. You're not really, I don't think you're planning here with the Two of Wands. I think that you're just being a little bit cautious. Two of Wands can also mean to be cautious. You want to stay in that safe place. Let's have a look what's coming in. We're going to clarify some of these areas in a moment. What can we see by the end of January? Wow, you got some incredible cards. So the Sun card talks about good things happening. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about, you know, confident things. It talks about positive things coming to fruition. It talks about success and optimism. It's one of those cards you can't really define. Sometimes though it can actually indicate clarity and starting to see things for what they are. But just looking at the general reading so far, Capricorn, it all looks very good. Look at your cards. They're absolutely incredible. What is the external environment? So in this area here, we look at what cannot be controlled. You know, there are people, there are energies that are contributing to this area, this outcome. So what's going on around you? All right, we've got a devil here in your environmental area. Okay, so this is the environmental area. Sometimes I call it external influence environment, that type of thing. But it's what's coming in, really. This is really what's coming in. It's something that you just cannot control. It's not you. This area is not you. Sometimes this can be how people see you. Sometimes this can be people who are intrinsic to the situation, but they're kind of outside of who you are. So it's not you. You've got a devil around you in this area here. This could also be, though, that there are limitations that you have no control over with the devil energy. This can also be, because the devil card is all about addictions, okay? It's all about temptation, that type of thing. We're going to have a look what that is in a moment. What are your hopes or fears concerning this situation? The Ace of Swords. So I feel that the hope is that you're going to be successful. I think that the hope is with the Ace of Swords energy, maybe there is a breakthrough here, or maybe there is the attainment of some form of knowledge, maybe with that Ace of Swords energy. But the Ace of Swords talks about success after a hard-fought battle. What is the overall outcome? Let's have a look from that devil, the Sun, the devil. The Hermit. Okay, I feel, again, it just feels like with the Hermit energy showing here, the overall outcome from this is that it feels like you distance yourself, Capricorn, because the Hermit can mean either things take a long time to come to fruition, things are slow in terms of timing. The Hermit can also mean that somebody is distancing themselves, again, withdrawing with the Hermit, but it's because of this energy. This has an effect on what this outcome is. So we've got something you can't control around you, and it's the devil. And it has an effect. The overall outcome as a result of that card is the Hermit energy showing here. I think this is either someone, or this is some form of problem or limitation coming in, that there's something coming in, but you can't control it. But he's saying there's a limitation around you coming in, I think, with this devil. And it might be, or there's a problem with the devil energy showing here. And it might be that you, as a result of that, the energy, the overall outcome for the month concerning this situation is you decide to hold back from this person. I get the impression that there's somebody, I mean, a lot of the readings that I've done like this for the month of January have been love-based. A lot of them have. I mean, this doesn't have to be love, but I think as you kind of move backwards, it feels to me like somebody moves forwards, Capricorn. But I get the impression that you don't trust them, because you show as being the Two of Wands. How you're approaching it is by kind of, you can see that you're looking at this map. So you're trying to gain some form of, I think, perspective on the situation without moving in too closely. And when you get the Two of Wands, sometimes what happens with that car, you can see that the car is parked as well. You've parked your car. The car is very intrinsic, I think, in this reading. You're not moving. You're not driving forward. You're not moving forward here, Capricorn. I get the impression that what you've decided to do here is just park your car, and you've just decided, you know, actually, let me just have a look at the map here before I move forward. So really, you're trying to get your bearings. When you say look at the map, it's a metaphor for, let me just get the lowdown on this situation before I decide to drive the car. In other words, before I decide to move forward into this situation, let me get a lowdown on this person. But I think as a result of that, what you're experiencing is the Knight of Cups. You're experiencing somebody who is coming towards you, this Knight of Cups, somebody who is influenced by love. for you, they come forward because the root issue is all about the justice energy. This person wants to, they want to draw this situation. It's not to a conclusion as in they want to end it. They want to settle the matter. They want to be with you. They want to come forward towards you, and they want you to be with them. So therefore, the reason that they come forward is because they want to settle this matter with the justice energy. Because justice is also the settlement of a matter. They want to settle it. They want to know that they are with you and you are with them. You're not showing them much interest. It's not that you're not interested. I just think that you don't really trust them. Whether it's a lover or a friend, you just don't trust them. Maybe they want to rectify a matter with the justice energy showing here. Maybe that's why they come forward, because they are influenced by love. Maybe they are influenced by the idea with because they're coming to you with the Ace of Cups. So they're showing you their feeling. They're opening their heart to you. Maybe somebody wants to settle a matter. Maybe they're influenced by the idea that they want to be honest. Maybe with the Ace of Cups, opening their heart up. They're coming forward towards you. I mean, if things go on the way that they're going, Six of Wands energy, there's an achievement, there's success. We're going to clarify some of these areas. I want to get a little bit deeper into this. Oopsie daisy, cards going everywhere. So, Universe Spirit, what do you mean by justice as being the root cause of this Knight of Cups? Show me the 3 cards. Now, you can either show me the situation in the past. I need to see what the situation of justice was in the past, card 1. Situation, what's going on with this justice card right now in card 2, and where things are heading onto in card 3. But also give me the 3 cards as a collaborative meaning, so as a combination as well. So show me in 3 cards. All right, so in the past of justice, we had somebody who decided to walk away from a situation. Now, right now, the 6 of Coins, they're not giving anything right now. So somebody walked away and they're not giving you anything right now, or you're not giving them anything right now, Capricorn, okay? Going forward, though, there's a reconciliation here, I think, with the 10 of Cups. Are coming back together, maybe. I don't see this as... See, the 10 of Cups is kind of like... You can read that... You've got a 10 of Cups here as well, haven't you? But the outcome of this justice energy, so the root issue for why this person is coming back is, I think that they want to make some form of an amendment. That's what I think is going on here. I think somebody wants to make an amendment with the justice card, because justice is all about the restoration. It's a restorative card, so there's a restoration of balance here, restoring the situation back to what it was. And I get the impression that the root cause of that this person is coming towards you, Capricorn, is because they want to restore. They want a restoration of the relationship. They want to restore things back to the way that they were. I get the impression this person walked away from you. So it looks to me to be some form of a, what's the word? Oh God, what am I looking for, the word? Yeah, people getting back together. It looks to me like somebody, I hate that word when you see tarot, it's like, they're back. I mean, it's fine. Everybody does what they want, don't they? But so cliche, they're back, blah, blah. But it looks like it. It looks to me like you've got somebody coming back to you, because it looks to me like what happened is this person shows up around you. They've got the cup, they're open, and they're coming back because they're influenced by love. And also they're holding the cup out to you as well. So they're kind of, when you hold cups out, you're asking for stuff. But the cup here is overflowing with water. So it's almost like they're influenced to pour their heart out. I'm getting somebody around you in January, this Knight of Cups, who wants to pour out their heart to you, because the root issue is all about restoration, the what's the word I'm looking for? Not just restoration, but trying to make some form of an amendment here as well with the Justice card. It feels like they walked away from you in the past. And with the 6 of Coins in the reverse showing here, it feels like they haven't given much, and they walked away and they didn't give you anything. It feels like 6 of Coins in the reverse is no give and take. 6 of Coins in the reverse is unfair. 6 of Coins in the reverse is not giving somebody their equal due. So it feels like they walked away and they just didn't give you they're not giving you your due right now. But it feels like in the future, going into January, obviously with the 10 of Cups, it feels like as a result of this energy, they're going to want to kind of, with this 10 of Cups energy, they're going to want to kind of reconcile, it feels, with that 10 of Cups energy, come back together. And you've got the Knight of Cups showing there again afterwards. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. All right, it feels like they're going to want to reconcile. They're going to open their heart to you. They're going to want to reconcile the situation showing here. Okay, they're going to want to reconcile slowly. All right, get things back to normal. In the last 2 to 3 months, you experienced that. So what is this 10 of Cups in the last 2 to 3 months? I need to see just 3 cards straight, just a 3-card combination, please, on what that 10 of Cups is. Magnify this 10 of Cups in a 3-card combination, please. in the recent past for Capricorn. Right, you got a Ten of Swords, a surrender card, the Queen of Wands energy. I feel that you accepted the situation, and I feel with the Queen of Wands energy, and this is why I feel with the Ten of Cups, you were able to kind of draw this to a close. Capricorn, you ended the cycle, and you were starting, I feel as well with the Ten of Cups when you did that, to enter this new phase where you were starting to feel a lot more confident and happy in yourself because you just accepted it. You said, okay, they're gone. Queen of Wands, and you decided with the Queen of Wands energy just to kind of move forward. Queen of Swords energy showing here as well. So it feels like you surrendered to the situation. With the Queen of Wands energy, you decided that you were just going to get out there and about with the Queen of Wands energy showing here. And it feels like with the Queen of Swords energy, it feels like you were just starting to see things and much more. And also, you might have accepted maybe this person went to someone else because you've got a female competitor there. Neither one of them are you, actually, just elementally. Because we've got a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands. You've got two queens. Two queens in a reading means competitiveness. Two queens in a reading means gossip. You know, maybe you accepted that the gossip was real. Maybe there was a lot of gossip about this. Maybe you heard on the grapevine something was going on with this person. You accepted it in the last 2 to 3 months. Maybe you accepted with the Ten of Swords that the gossip was real. You know, that the chatter was real. Maybe you just accepted that this person had other people or they've gone to other people. Or maybe you just accepted the situation. You decided with the Queen of Wands energy that you were going to get yourself out there again, and you were going to detach as well. This is emotional detachment. You could have also accepted that you were going to kind of emotionally detach from the situation as well. Okay, I feel that it feels like as well that, I mean, do we always have to read two queens as, do you see what I mean, being enemies? It could be that these were friends. So maybe with the Ten of Swords you accepted the situation, and maybe you just decided to spend time with friends, the two queens here. I feel that you had this kind of, with the Tower and the Six of Swords, this kind of spiritual breakthrough here, and in which you were able to see everything so much clearly concerning this person here, Capricorn. And that's why I feel with the Ten of Cups, there was, you had the ability in the last 2 to 3 months to draw this situation to the end, to finally overcome it with the Ten of Cups and start just being really good about yourself. But as a result of that, I feel that this person comes back because now they're wanting to open their heart to you. And I'm going to just clarify why this person would want to open their heart. Why would this Knight of Cups why are they wanting to open their heart to Capricorn in January? Capricorn in January in 2 to 3 cards. Why, magnify that Ace of Cups, please. Why would they want to open their heart to Capricorn in 2 to 3 cards? Because the Three of Wands energy. I feel with the Three of Wands energy, they've probably been missing you, because the Three of Wands energy means longing as well. So they've probably been missing you with that Three of Wands energy. Three of Coins. They've been missing you, and I think that they've been thinking about the plans that you guys used to make with that Three of Coins energy here. I also feel that with the Four of Cups and that Three of Coins, they've been missing you because I feel that they recognise now that the grass isn't greener on the other side. That Three of Coins could be that they've been kind of, you've got like a couple of threes here, you know, and that can mean other people involved in the situation. So it feels to me like this person is wanting to come back and open their heart to you because, number one, they've been longing for you with the Three of Wands energy. I feel that with the Three of Coins, they've been kind of dating maybe other people, but then they recognise with the Four of Cups, none of these other people that they've been seeing actually makes them feel fulfilled. Not like you did, Capricorn, and that's why they're coming back. Now, the most likely outcome will be from this that, you know, Six of Wands energy is victory and achievement. You know, finally, you get the success that you deserve, the achievement that you deserve. Because I think that somebody, for some of you Capricorns, may have walked out on you because they felt that the grass was greener on the other side. And then suddenly they've realised, actually, there was nobody like Capricorn and the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Coming in, you've got the Sun. There's some happiness here. Can you just clarify that for us, please? Just magnify what you mean by the Sun in 3 cards. Just magnify what you mean by the Sun in 3 cards. Right, so you've got a King of Swords reversed, who is a very confused individual or somebody who tells lies. The Five of Coins energy showing here, which is rejection. And the Nine of Wands energy. Okay, now the Nine of Wands energy can mean to be on your guard. I think that with the Sun energy, that what this is saying is coming in by the end of sort of January with this person turning up again. It feels like with this Sun that you're going to experience a big like this massive awakening, this realization with the sun energy. You're very wary of having to kind of be the caregiver for this person here. You're very wary, I think, of, because the Five of Coins can also be about having to kind of somebody being like a, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word that we look for? Somebody who's who's too dependent on someone within a relationship. I think you're very wary of this person depending on you. There's somebody here who's lying, I think, with the King of Swords energy showing here in the reverse. Five of Coins energy showing here. Also, the Five of Coins can be sexually transmitted diseases, and that King of Swords is a bit of a liar here. So it might be that you're very wary about kind of getting involved again with somebody who, to all intents and purposes, it could be, because the Five of Coins can also mean illness. All right, and that King of Swords in the reverse can be a narcissist, he can be a liar. And with the Five of Coins, it feels like this is almost psychopathic energy here. And you're very wary that this person may be a bit of a psychopath or a bit of a narcissist, put it that way. It feels like this is illness with that King of Swords reverse. So I think that you're going to be very wary here, Capricorn, that this person is, you know, you're very cautious, very wary of them. I think here, you think probably that they're a little bit of a psychopath or a narcissist. And I think that this is why, coming in as the sun, a great deal of clarity coming to you, because it's all about you being very wary that this person is probably quite psychopathic, very confused, because there's an illness card sitting in with that King of Swords reverse. And King of Swords reverse can be somebody who's very confused and tells a hell of a lot of lies. This person can also be quite abusive as well, and you do have a band-aid here, so it might be that you're very clear on what you're going to do. So coming in, it might be that because this person comes back and they're saying to you, you know what, you know, they're coming back because they love you, apparently they've got feelings, they're opening up to you, and they're saying, you know, I was longing for you here, you know, I really missed you. You know, all the people, yeah, I did date around and stuff, but nobody fulfills me like you did. No one. I didn't feel as happy, because he's kind of looking towards the Three of Cups, and in a way it makes me feel that this person is looking at the happier times that they spent with Capricorn. So it feels like this person would say, nobody made me as happy as you have. No one. Yeah, I did date a few. He'll tell the truth. He or she will tell the truth in this area. I do believe that, because they're opening their heart about this energy here. So I feel that they'll tell the truth in that energy there, Capricorn. They'll tell you the truth. They'll say, nobody fulfills me like you do, Capricorn. Nobody holds a light to you, Capricorn. They'll blow smoke up your ass, basically. But as a result of that, coming in to the immediate future, between now and the end of January, you're kind of going to be, a light bulb is going to go on with that sun energy. And that is that you say, I need to be wary, though, of this person, because I feel that there's something severely wrong with them. I think that they have this mental illness here where they just can't help but lie, or they just can't help but twist the truth, because the King of Swords in the reverse is not straight up. He's not telling the truth. He's a liar. In the upright, this person is a truth teller. He tells the truth. He's moralistic. You know, he's the type of person that's going to just tell you. This is why he's a lawyer or a barrister and works within the law, because he tells the truth. Yeah, and even here, just a little bit, can you see the sword bent slightly to the side? Slightly bends the truth there as well. But look at it reversed. He's completely just bending it. It's not only that he's bending the truth, he's completely upside down as well. So I feel also that you're very wary as well. If you look at the King of Swords energy in the reverse, a king reversed or a queen reversed can show somebody who leaves. Five of Coins energy as well, rejection as well. So you're very wary as well that this person comes back and tells you this, but also with him being reversed and the Five of Coins, might also be, and you having the band-aid down because you've been quite hurt, Capricorn, you may also be wary that this person will leave again, and with the Five of Coins abandon you. So abandon and leave you again. So ghost you with the King of Coins reverse, Swords reverse, ghost you and abandon you, and you're very wary of that as well. So a light bulb comes on and you say, I don't think I should trust this person, because they might just do it again. I think that they ghosted you before and they abandoned you and they went elsewhere, because you can see them walking off with the Eight of Cups. Okay, I think that they showed a lot of unkindness. I think that they didn't pay you your dues with the Eight of Coins in the reverse. They might even have walked off and left you with debt or something. Six of Coins reverse is debt. So they might have walked away, left you with debt, but now want to reconcile with that Knight of Cups, ask for forgiveness. Because when you get a cup card holding a cup like this, you're either asking for something or you're receiving something. So it looks to me like they want to reconcile and ask for forgiveness with that Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups energy. This is why they want to try and, you know, reconcile and restore and balance to the situation here. That's why they're showing us the Knight of Cups here, because they want to do that. But this is a very, very fickle person. He shows us the Knight of Cups, but very, very fickle. I think you're very wary of that. I feel you're wary that this person is a bit of a psychopath. I think that you're also wary that they could ghost you again with the King of Swords reversed, and also abandon you with that Five of Coins. And there you are with the Band-Aid. You've been hurt by them before. You're very, very wary of it. Now, influences around the situation or around your environment, we have the Devil. So to me, this looks like this person is the Devil. So in your environment, you've got somebody who's got addictions, probably. Somebody who cannot help themselves. What do you mean by the environmental factors are the Devil? What do you mean the environmental factors are showing us the Devil? What do you mean by that Devil in 3 cards? Right, so you've got, where are we? Hang on. Okay, yeah. Right, you've got a Hermit. I think this person does things in secret, the Hermit energy. And you've got the Magician energy showing here as well. So the Magician is somebody who creates an illusion, okay, with the Magician energy. 5 of Swords energy showing here. Okay, so it's saying it's about the Hermit energy. And the Devil. So in your environment, this is not you, Capricorn. Even though the Devil is a Capricorn card, it's not actually you, because it's within your environment. All right, it's within your environment. So this is out of your control. So what is out of your control, what could be coming in that's completely something that you have no control over, is the Devil. And it's showing us a Hermit, somebody who does things in private. The Magician, ruled by Mercury, somebody who's communicating, the Magician energy showing here as a way to overcome the situation, right, casting an illusion, I think, with this Magician as a way to try and settle the situation. 5 of Swords reversed for me is kind of like, because the 5 of Swords in the upright is all about conflict. Yeah, it is, to all intents and purposes, a card that indicates, you know, what's a battle that there was no point in the battle type of thing. I know what it is, but I don't know how to put it into words for you. But it talks about a pointless argument or a pointless fight. You've won, but at what cost? But this can also be a card that indicates like a lack of confidence. But it almost feels like somebody is trying to restore, or they're putting up this illusion. They're presenting this 5 of Swords to you. It's almost like they're presenting, like they're coming to you in peace, if that makes any sense. This Hermit energy, though, showing up here. The Hermit energy, so it feels like the Devil is someone who is, it feels like what you can't control is somebody's evil tendencies. Because I think that this person has an evil tendency. I think that Devil is, the thing that you cannot control is that this person has evil tendencies. All right? I feel that secretly, with this Hermit energy showing here, and I think that it almost feels like with the Hermit energy that it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? So covertly, in a way, with this Hermit energy, that they present with this Magician energy an air of the 5 of Swords reversed, an air of coming in peace to you. Because the 5 of Swords in the upright means I am coming for you in, in chaos, in war. In other words, this guy on the front here will have let these people know, I'm not messing about with you. I want to hurt you, because this is about somebody who wants to hurt another individual or hurt others, doesn't care at what cost, he just wants to win. But in the reverse, it's almost like this person has had a change of mind. Now they come with peace, or they want forgiveness. So it feels like covertly, the Hermit energy, this person presents with the Magician energy. Not overtly, the Hermit is never ever overt. He's always quiet. He's a very quiet energy. But it feels like this is more covertly with this Hermit energy showing here, that this person is presenting themselves to be because the Magician shows somebody who's presenting something to you. Like the Magician in the Ten of Cups can be somebody who's pretending to be really happy or presenting an air of happiness. Feels to me like this person is presenting themselves to be the 5 of Swords in the reverse, almost like a reformed character. That's what comes to mind, Because in the upright, this is what they did to you in the upright. Capricorn, in the reverse, this is what they're doing now. So I'm going to call this the reformed character. I feel that covertly that they are presenting themselves to be a reformed character. They're not overdoing it. What they're trying to do, I think, in this reading is slowly but surely wheedle their way back in. And they know that they cannot be too over, because they know that you're going to get them. They know that you're going to understand what the hell that they're trying to do. They understand that. And they see that. They're very clever with it, I think. Okay, so, you know, they'll do anything to speak words of peace, you know, that type of thing. Peace, by the way, that word was, okay. Your hopes would probably be the Ace of Swords, which is to get the truth. Let's have a look at what that Ace of Swords is. What do you mean by the Ace of Swords? I feel that Capricorn's hope is to get the Ace of Swords. What do you mean their hope is to get the Ace of Swords in 2 cards? Judgment. Okay, so this is information with the Judgment energy showing here. It's bringing everything up that's been buried with the Judgment energy. Yeah, and the Page of Swords, the truth. Because the Page of Swords is all about speaking the truth, and Judgment is about bringing things up that have been buried. So your hope would be just to get the absolute truth, I think, from this individual. But this that you have no control over, with this devil energy coming in. So in your environment, we have a devil, which I believe is this Knight of Cups. Someone who covertly presents in a very understated way themselves as being a reformed character. Do you see what I mean? Like they're being very kind of subdued and quiet, and really they're trying to do everything in a really covert and really quiet way, so as to make you think that they have really changed. They're not being overly the top, they're just trying to show you slowly but gently that they have changed. But I feel the overall outcome being, for the month, being concerning this is the Hermit. This might be you reevaluating or distancing yourself. What do you mean the overall outcome is the Hermit? Magnify the Hermit, please, for me in 3 cards. What do you mean the overall outcome is the Hermit, please, for Capricorn in this situation? Right, so we've got a King of Coins in the reverse. So this is somebody who's quite superficial. This can be a loss of status as well with the King of Coins in the reverse. Superficial energy here. This is a con man reversed. 7 of Coins energy. All right, so somebody taking a step back to review something with the 7 of Coins energy. Oh, you've got all coin cards here. The 9 of Coins in the reverse. Money. So the 9 of Coins reversed means to lose one's security, a loss of security. But the 9 of Coins in the reverse can mean to go back, to stop being single and to go back into the fold, to go back to living with someone, for example. It means the King of Coins in the reverse, loss of status, loss of security, reviewing whether one to lose one's independence. Do I want to... I feel that this is you reviewing. I don't think this is about... Even though they're all money cards, I know. But the coins are not just about money. They're about security and stability. And the King of Coins reverse means to kind of lose one's stability and security. So Capricorn, and all they're all coins as well, which represents your element. So for me, this is not about money, even though they're money cards, but it's more about your security, because both the King of Coins and the 9 of Coins can also be property matters, housing matters. In other words, you might say, do I want to lose the security that I've built for myself with the King of Coins in the reverse? You know, I'm going to need to review, just take a step back to review with that 7 of Coins energy, whether I want to lose my independence or the safety net, because this is the safety net that we build around ourselves. Do I want to lose the safety net? So this person, if you've lived with them, they could either be saying, can I come and move back in? Or they could be saying, do you want to come and live with me? Or that type of thing. But it's a big step, I think. And I think that this person is doing all sorts of things to get you back in the fold in January, from what I can see. I think that they're just going to do everything that they can to try and get you back in that fold. We'll go back to the beginning of the reading. This person around you in January, Capricorn, is the Knight of Cups. Somebody who is coming to you with love, and they're influenced by the Ace of Cups. Love, yes, but Ace of Cups is a fairly primitive card, usually at the beginning of a relationship, but also the need to pour their heart out to you. Now it's about the Three of Wands, they've been longing for you. And yes, they have been meeting up with other people, but these people don't fulfill them the way that you did. Now, the root issue for this person being around you is because they want to rectify the matter with you. They want to rectify a situation justice, because it's clarifying and saying it's because they walked away. They might have even left you in debt, maybe, with that Six of Coins in the reverse. Showing up here right now, but also they walked away, and right now they haven't made any, any amendment for that. But going forward, they're going to want to kind of reconcile the differences, and if they owe you money, maybe even offer to pay it back to you in that area here, okay? But also, and I'm going to read that a different way, and if that's money here, if they walked away and they left you in debt, and then they want to reconcile the situation with the Ten of Cups energy by offering you money, say, in this area here, especially if the root issue is something like a legal situation or something like that, then the overall outcome could be that with the Knight, with the Hermit energy, you're actually, because it's an investigator, you're actually finding out that this person doesn't have any money. King of Coins reversed, showing here. They don't have any money. And with the Seven of Coins energy, maybe they've been looking at your savings, for example. And maybe the Nine of Coins, they've been looking to take your savings, more money from you. So it could also be with all those money cards that if this person here wants to rectify a situation because they took money from you and didn't pay it back, walked out, took money, left you in debt, and they say they'll pay it back, it might be that in the outcome you find out, well, actually, you're finding stuff out, because the Hermit can also mean finding things out. You're finding out that this person doesn't have a pot to piss in, okay? And they've been looking at the money that you've still got left, and they're wanting to take it from you there as well. So if it's a financial thing, Capricorn, this person, the only reason that they're here, which is why they're showing in your environment as being a devil, because with the Hermit energy here, they are quite covertly, I think, with the Hermit energy, trying to present themselves as being a reformed character, which means that with the devil energy, they're very, very devious. So I think either way, this person shows as being devious. And if it's to do with money, the reason that they're trying to present themselves as very kind of, reformed and everything is because in the outcome, they've got no money, and they're looking at whatever you've got left here with the Seven of Coins and wanting to take it from you with that Nine of Coins, okay? So if it's a money thing, they're very, very devious and they're playing the long game. If it's not a money thing, though, the root issue is that they walked away from you. They didn't pay you your dues in any way, shape or forms, but now they're wanting to reconcile and ask for forgiveness, all right? Now, in the last 2 to 3 months, I think for you, Capricorns, if it resonates with you, you accepted the situation. It might be a couple of friends helped you to do that with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, or maybe you accepted that this person had other people on the go here, and it suddenly kind of just dawned on you with that Tower energy that it's time to move on, and that's why you're feeling a lot better. Or maybe you've had people around you that have enabled you to do that, okay? And I feel that as a result of those energies here, the Six of Wands is more about you feeling better and achieving stuff for yourself and feeling really good about you and overcoming what's happened. Because I feel that how you're approaching this situation as well with the Two of Wands energy is that you're playing it safe with the Two of Wands. And also, for you as well, the reason why this person could be coming back is because they can see that you're actually, with the Two of Wands energy, just making more plans for the future. And they're like, I've got to get in there before this person, before Capricorn completely goes. Now, I think what will happen is that coming in towards the end of January, you're going to absolutely just see quite clearly with the Sun energy that you need to be very careful around this person, because not only are they a liar, the King of Swords in the reverse showing up here, and a little bit of a sociopath, I think, with the illness card of them. It's almost like they've got a mental illness with that King of Swords reversed and the Five of Coins, and you've got to be very wary of that. You're also very wary. It really comes to mind here, and it's really going off the back of this one here, the Ten of Cups, where we can see that you've just started getting your life back together. Some of you Cappies have. You really have. You started getting your life back together in this area here with the Ten of Cups, because you kind of surrendered to the fact, for some of you guys, that you did have competition. This person went off with other people. You've also surrendered and accepted the situation with the Ten of Swords. You've got a couple of friends here that might have helped you to do that. But also you had this kind of spiritual awakening where you just said, you know what, I've really got to get my shit together now and move on. And this has made you feel really good. Now, as a result of that, I feel going forward, this person in between this coming back and opening their heart to you here and saying nobody matched up to you, Capricorn. I feel what happens from that is that you realise by the end of January at least, you say to yourself, you know what, actually, it's all very well and good them saying this, but I've got to be really wary because they could leave again, King of Swords in the reverse, and Five of Coins energy showing here, and abandon me. Or I need to be wary because this person doesn't tell the truth. Maybe, just maybe, they want to kind of, you know, they want some financial help. Especially if they left you before, Capricorn, and left you with debt or something like that, and they've come back and they've promised to pay you back. It might be that what happens again is that you're very wary because you say, no, I've got to be very wary because they lied before, the King of Swords energy, and they've left me financially in debt with the Five of Coins energy. There could be a financial slant to the reading as well. But if there's not, then you're very wary because you feel that they could do this again. They could ghost you again. They could leave you again, King of Swords in the reverse. And the Five of Coins energy showing here that they could reject you, but also they might be saying that they're really ill or something like that. So you might be very wary of them, King of Swords energy, telling lies, saying that they're really ill here and that they just need your help. I'm so depressed, blah, blah, blah. Very wary of that because in your environment, this person is very devious. I think the devil shows us them. It shows somebody who's very, very devious. So in your environment, this person is very, very devious, the devil energy, because covertly, slowly but surely, they're playing the long game as well with the Hermit, I think. They're definitely playing the long game. And slowly but surely, they're trying to present themselves as being, with the Five of Swords reversed, this reformed character. And I think that you've got to be careful. And you already know that anyway. You don't trust them, Capricorn. Your hope would be that they would tell you the truth. All right? Anything that they've not told you, they're going to, you know, they're going to come out with it, the Judgment. And they're going to tell you the truth. Because you've got the Page of Swords, two Truth Tower cards, Judgment and the Page of Swords. So your hope would be that they tell me the truth. At least they can do that. The overall outcome, though, I think, from you realising that you need to be very wary because this person tells lies. They especially tell lies when they, you know, especially if they've hurt you or they've left you with debt. They tell lies. They could be telling lies that they're really depressed, for example, or they're a sociopath, or you're really wary that they're going to just ghost you again and abandon you and that type of thing. To, in your environmental factors here, that this person is extraordinarily devious. Okay, with the Hermit energy, they may be searching for something as well. With that Hermit energy here, they might be rifling through your, you know, your computer, that type of thing with the Hermit energy. They're very devious. Hermits are also investigators, so they might be rifling through, you know, your phone, stuff like that, showing up here, okay, and presenting themselves as being a reformed character and everything like that, slowly but surely trying to gain your trust and stuff like that. The overall outcome could be, for the month, the Hermit energy, it's either going to be, I think, the overall outcome from this is that this person, actually with the Hermit, is possibly, you know, doing things in secret, the Hermit energy. It might be that this person doesn't have any money. King of Coins energy in the reverse, they're broke. They told you that they'll pay you back money, but they're actually broke. And they're looking at your accounts. So that Hermit could be looking into the accounts of the Seven of Coins. He's looking into the accounts, looking into the money here, looking for a way that they can take more money from you, especially if it's a money thing. But also the overall outcome could be with the Hermit energy showing here that you decide in overall that you're going to distance yourself because the King of Coins in the reverse, this is like your security is at risk with the King of Coins in the reverse, and it might be with the Seven of Coins energy that you're looking at what you've built up so far without them, and you know, you're worried about probably risking all of that and going back to losing the security that you've built. Okay, so either way, I think there's a lot to think about concerning this person. They can't be trusted, and I think you know that. I think it shows in the reading. You definitely don't trust them. And they're also extraordinarily devious, this person is. Extraordinarily devious. All right, they're either looking for ways, they're either looking into your bank account, into your, you know, into your mobile phone. They're looking for if they're looking for stuff, then they're looking for things maybe to do with your money situation, how much you've got. And they're also trying to present themselves as being a reformed character. I think with the Magician, they're trying to present the Five of Swords reversed a reform. So trying to present themselves as being a reformed character to you. I think they're trying to pretend that there's something that they're not because they want to get something out of you at the end of the day. But I think that you've cottoned on to this Capricorn, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, that is your reading, my darling. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on your January reading. If you'd like me to carry on doing these readings, the January readings in the monthly, I can do. It's up to you. Or if you'd like me to carry on doing weeklies, I'll do those. We'll see. We could probably try and mix it up. I'll see. All right. Love you guys loads. Take care. Bye-bye.